Hello there, everybody. Hey, guess what we got? We got some little tiny roundy rounds tonight from last Monday from Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. Once again, we're showing up here partially thanks to our trophy manufacturer extraordinaire K Factor metal design. You can go see them with the logo that we are about to switch to because we are going to be heading over to an abrupt stop with the music, the starting lineup. That starting field looking like this. Yes, that is upside down, turning right to be able to race with us himself, JC Parker on the pole outside of Averill's favorite little troublemaker, Dylan Freeman. Going up here, P3 will be Mark Herzog, which, short track, so shocker, he's up front. Ryan Draver, another good start, starting out behind Mr. Dillon there in P4. And then there's this knucklehead. We've got the Hyatt starting P5, and he's always a factor at Bristol. The Todd Parent Harley Davidson truck P6. And then there's Keith Hanlon P7, Cameron Kane on the outside, who is about to be our outgoing season champion. I don't think he's going to pull off back-to-back. Nicholas Deal is very much in that hunt to dethrone Cameron. Donald Rissau, Nerds, nice. I love me some Nerds. Just had some of them Nerds clusters last night. Them things are, they sponsor me. Boy, you think you've heard me say stuff before. Imagine if they were throwing money at me. Speaking of stuff that I would eat for money, that's not. Anyway, fastest chicken in the South with the Dr. Pepper mobile. Buck, buck. And Derek Cat is somewhere. And we can say that he is for sure somewhere because he's just not where he's supposed to be. And then we're going to jump over to Curtis Mitchell. Bonk. Oh, yeah. Some Nerds and some Chick-fil-A. Fat guy could get down on that. That's the fat guy that could get down on that. On the outside, a much shinier truck, Tom Ringer in the number 3 T Waffle House. Mount up. Matt Harmon, I'm not sure what he's doing back here. We've got a fairly successful young tot Harmon racing, and I'm not so sure that it might not be time to hand over the reins. Let him start running us and embarrassing us, because I think Matt is starting to have them issues like Brad Keselowski does being a team owner. I think he's getting spread a little too thin. That's what she said. And look at this guy. Ward Fisher got me on the hood, got him on the trunk. Well, trunk. Man, tailgate, trunk. God, I'm going to start this already. How horrible is that? That's absolute just total crap. Anyway, we're going to get these things rolling. We are going to bring you up the starting grid. It looks like that. And while we flip down through, just realize that this is what you had just gone through. But a little double doohickey here for the people who are smart enough to not want to listen to me and they just play it on mute. We will jump forward here and come back for some green flag action. And we're going to light them up. How many laps will we make till that first yellow flag comes out? Oh, hey, there's a wall there. Got the structural integrity test off of turn 2 done for the race. I am sure it will be tested again. Dylan takes the first lap. And also tests a little bit more of the wall. We're going to have to make sure that that wall is doing what it is supposed to be doing. And we got Hyatt picking up a spot 2. Freeman's going to just ride. JC and Herzog, they're going to ride. What we got? What we got for Ward? Well, that's not what we want to see. There is the K-Factored sponsored truck for Ward, having a little hoopsie-daisy He's been chasing some equipment issues, so I would imagine that's probably all that was. Plenty of time, and it's not like we are not going to see at least a caution or two, because, you know, this is Bristol. We have got us the best trained people everywhere, the professionals of the sim racing world. However, there went Cameron. Shonk, shonk, shonk. Should we see what he did? Okay. Oh. You got a little deal with him, but that, I believe they call something to the effect of on throttle over rotation. We were doing that a lot in practice. Little slick on the off. Alrighty, well, no real harm, no real foul. We'll jump forward. All right, we're going to jump up about 8-10 laps, something like that. And Hyatt is making his way up to the front as he's going to do. Herzog has passed Freeman, and looks like we're going to have Hyatt spin out. Oh! Well, that's less than ideal. JC got a piece of that. And that would explain the early exit. Oh. Well, speaking of early exits, poof. Netcode be gone with ye. All right. Well, so it is looking like we're going to be staring at the pace truck again, as happens quite a bit at Bristol. Quite a bit indeed. Mark's got her by packed up. And we are going to jump forward again. All right, we're going to jump forward here to Cameron. We got a little bit of a black and yellow fight going on here between Waffle House and Team Iowa. And we're going to get a little help there. But that was actually a good bit of netcode. I looked at that several times. Won't bore you with it. But Cam gets spun again with a big assist from iRacing, because there was actually a lot of room in between those two trucks. Forward we go. All right. Remember how I was talking about getting them loose off? Well, guess what? Whee! Hi, Cam. Hi, Ward. Ward does me a solid there. Gets me pointed back the right way. The rag flies again, and no, we have not hit halfway. Oh, boy. Well, and the other half of Team Black and Yellow's turn. Little rotation. Fence. Pops the motor. Poop stain. He is going to be towing. Well, why did it give us the motor blow sound if he's clearly not got a blowed motor? Well, that's got all the puffs. That's suspicious. All right, watch Hyatt just in front of Cameron here. See him get a little loose? See him get a lot loose? So he catches. See Cameron wiggling? Cameron's going to keep wiggling, because the tires don't take long to get hot. And then that happens. And then that happens, and that happens, and then that, and well, that was less than good. Things happen fast here, and you see a sideways truck and not a whole lot anywhere to go. Hi, Hyatt. Hi, sort of Cam. Oh, there's some me, so let's jump on me here real quick. Let's see what it looked like. That. Oh! Hi! I know what happened. Let's go look. I am pretty sure this is why I went vroom. Yep, that'll get you off the gas. Short track living. Short track living. What are we gonna do about it? Kind of the worst all around here. Dylan just kind of tried to turn under, got in. Everybody plows him behind like it's, I don't know, Blues Brothers or something. And oh well. This is what Bristol do, right? So we're going to jump up here to what will be the restart to make it 16 to go. This was shortened down to 75 laps. Primarily, the real short tracks have proven to be, I don't want to say caution-filled, but a little more caution-y than normal. A lot less room to move, and you know, we're trucks. We're doing a little learning, so these are kind of some of the things that happen. But we're going to get kind of a looky-loo here at the front few. We go through, we got Herzog in front of Harcum. We got Deal right there, P3. I'm going to jump back here. Curtis Mitchell, that chicken truck, is P4, fighting it for 5th and 6th there with Hamlin and Harmon. And we got some thunk and clunk going off the walls again, because that's just what you do. You run it till you see God or the outside wall. Boy, howdy. I tell you what. They are slapping that wall like it owes them money. Speaking of owes them money, might want to give them guys a shout out. K-Factor, Metal Design, Ward, we're riding on. You can see me looking at his name. I am thrilled that those guys have decided to be like, hey, let's do this because we're awesome. And they are. That is where you get a hold of them. So get a hold of them. Because if you don't, you suck. Haha. Take that. That's what I think about that. All right. Jump up on the mark. We're going to look back at the other chicken man, the OG chicken man, the fastest chicken in the South, old Hidden Barkham, who is looking back at newcomer and fast guy Nicholas Deal, who looks back at Matt Harmon, who may have made that driver change. We may have Little Harmon on board. Not pictured there. There's no go-kart. Hamlin coming off down the backside. And that is our fight. That is our fight. Parent, Mitchell, Ristow, Ringers in that, just peeking through the back. So that sounded a little tire draggy. Ward got loose, gets her down out of the way. Camera's trying to figure out who to look at. He says, look at that pretty green truck. I would like to look at that. As would the rest of us. Definitely like that metallic look. That's one of the better things iRacing has done for us. But I think Tom might be making the move here. I'm not sure that he may not end up taking this. Herzog's got almost an all-day lead for being Bristol. It's almost got it in second. He's getting there quickly. Then here's that fight. The fight ahead with Nicholas Deal has got a Harmon working on him. We'll see how this is going to work out. Coming to 3 to go. My bad, 4. I can't count. I was thinking the leader. Liter of cola. Maybe Cooper should drink a liter of cola. Get some caffeine. Wake his ass up. And Harmon takes P3. He was probably trying to drive faster, get away from that horrific, I don't know. Not going to call that singing, but I do believe we have burnt the tires up on the chicken mobile. It has backed all the way back to P7. Meanwhile, this guy, look at that lead. Look at all them chickens. Man, the white dot comes out for Merck Herzog. He's going to win it over who is now Harmon. His stole second from Ben. Man, how you like them apples? Wild apples is what them are. Them apples do be wild. That is your winner. Mr. Mark Herzog takes it from Bristol. Takes it all the way. That's what she said. There is your rundown. Herzog, Harmon, Harcum, attorneys at law, over Parent, Deal, Ringer, Mitchell, Traver, Ristal. Oh, that was close. Me, Ward. There we got him. Hanlon, Kane, Squire, Freeman, Hyatt, Cat, and JC round out the field. That do be Bristol. This is how Bristol be. We do Michigan coming up Monday night to finalize a really tight points battle. New points that, quite honestly, there's a lot of stuff. There's ties, there's 1 point. It would triple the length of this thing to come up with, oh, this one can pass this and this and this. So we're just going to skip that. We're going to give you who our champion is coming up next week. We will see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to fast forward on out to next week. Or you want that one? How about, or since you guys are official about this, you want that one instead? Or what if we do that? Hey, who's them guys? Oh no, they're over here too. Ah!